Hey guys, what's going on? This is Ryan Fenders. Welcome back to the Fentertainment channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. Everybody's been asking me how I make stickers. How I make my stickers is with two things: a computer and a plotter. A plotter is pretty much a Cricut machine, a rolling vinyl plotter, a sign machine. You can get them from eBay, you can get them from Amazon. They cost anywhere from $150 to $2,000 or $3,000. The one I use is a Cricut Explorer 1. This is what it looks like. I paid about $169 with a kit on Amazon about a month or two ago. With that being said, you do have to use vinyl. You do have to use a computer. It's nothing to do with just like a DIY where we can cut a bunch of corners and save a whole lot of money and use like regular paper or anything like that. So I was asked for a logo today from a friend of mine. They want it's a duck head and it's got some deer antlers and it's got a fish hook on it. It's kind of like an outdoor theme thing. So I'm gonna show you how I do it and what process steps I take, and maybe you can use them yourself. And so let's get started here. Let's open this up to Google here, and we're gonna type in deer duck hook, and it's a decal. I looked for it earlier today and I said, well, I might as well just make a video on it for you guys. All right guys, so here's the logo we found. I believe this is the logo he was telling about. It's got the fish hook, it's got the antlers, and it looks like a duck head. Very outdoor logo here. And if you can see, there's a logo on the back of a truck window. And so all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna save this image to the desktop so it's be easily found. I'm gonna just say DDH for deer duck hook, save. And we're gonna go to my next website I like going to. It's called picmonkey.com. And it's a photo editing website. It's free of charge. You do not have to pay for it. There is a section that you can pay for, and it's gonna unlock more features. I use this website a lot with making my own videos. If you want to make pop-ups in the video, you can just make them and then add another pop. That's another video. Anyways, so let's go to here to design. Let's just go to a square. I like to click transparent canvas here. Apply. Your butterfly is your overlays. So we're gonna go to add your own. DDH. Open. And here's our logo. Now what I'm gonna do on this logo, the only thing I'm gonna modify is two things. I'm gonna go to the eraser. Here's your eraser size, so you can get real small or you get real big. And the next one is the hardness, so you can get real soft or you can get real hard edges. I like to keep it on hard. Down here, if you can see in this area, there's a TM, I guess for like a trademark. I'm gonna just pop it one time there to get rid of that. I'm gonna get my eraser size down a little bit lower, and I'm gonna get rid of the inside of the hook right here. Okay, we're good there. Next step is I'm gonna go ahead and crop this image. I just don't want all this extra stuff on there. Got that there. Just make sure you don't crop out any of the image like around here or anything, okay? So there we go. We're gonna go over here to apply. Look at there, I left some there, and that's okay. This website here, you can do all kind of stuff with it. Canvas color, rotate, exposure, text. It's got all kinds of stuff on it. It's free to use, free of charge. You don't have to download anything. I use it on just about every one of my thumbnail pics, and I use it on some of my pop-up video stuff also. So let's go ahead and save this. Let's call it DDH. .png, that's fine. Desktop, save. I'm gonna minimize this. DDH PNG and DDH JPEG. So JPEG is the original one we downloaded. PNG is the one that we modified. PNG file means it's a transparent background, and it's really not transparent yet, but we're gonna get to that. Okay, so I've opened up DDH PNG on my Mac desktop here. I'm gonna go to this little toolbox here, and you can add words and all this kind of stuff on your MacBook. But I like to go over here. It's kind of like a magic wand is what I call it. It says it's instant alpha, which I call it a magic wand. Go to that. I'm gonna go to my background here. I'm gonna drag my mouse around it, and we want all of this background here to be moving. Now the next step, before you crop it, if you crop it now, it's gonna remove this right here, and that's not what we want to remove. So we're gonna go over to edit, invert the selection, and now crop. And see, it's cropped the background, and it's left the hook, the antlers, and this little piece here to make up the duck head. So now I'm gonna get out of that. It'll change. It's just changed, and there we go. That's our sticker right there, and that's how I make stickers. That's how I make them. No magic to this. Okay. All right, guys, we're back in the house now, and we're going to go and open the Cricut Design Space Studio. Once this opens, we're going to go ahead and click Upload Image and select Upload Image here. Browse the desktop and find ddh.png. Just close this out. There it is. We hit Open. Now once this right here loads, over to the left hand side here will show the image. Then you can pick simple image, moderate, complex, or complex image. We pick simple, hit continue. It shows you the duck head again. And I always save this as a cut image. There's a cut image there. Get rid of that, and it's clicked. Next we're going to hit save. Once I save this to the Cricut Design Space, it'll put it in the categories. Just click it here, go over to insert images, and there's our image. And I'm just going to resize it and get ready to print it out and show you guys. So that's this part of the video here. Next, let's get over to the camera on the table and get some vinyl laid on the mat and get started. Okay guys, so what we're looking at here is, this is just a straight edge cutter that I use to cut my vinyl and transfer paper. This is some extra transfer paper we're going to use for this project. This here is a Cricut mat and is labeled 1 through 12, 1 through 12. Now what you do is you take your vinyl, and however much you're going to need to use, you cut it and you put it on your Cricut mat. This time our image is no bigger than 6 by 6, so I'm going to cut a square like 6.5 or 7 by 7 and go from there. Alright, so our vinyl is now on our Cricut mat. Once we load the mat, we're going to hit load. Once the mat is in the machine, now it's time to go ahead over back to the computer where it says got your duck head here, or your sticker, your design. We're going to hit go. And even though material size is 12 by 12, we cut enough for this sticker on the mat that we're using. And we're just going to say hit go. It says load, and in just a minute it'll say go here. Alright, there's that. So once it says go, now is the time to go ahead and hit the go button here, which is the Cricut logo. So since the mat is done, we're going to pull our design off of the mat. I like to take an X-Acto knife, pull it one corner. That's pretty much done. Our transfer paper is two-sided. There's a backing on it. And here we go, guys. This is the finished product. That's what we designed and made on the internet, and put in the Cricut and printed it. I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, we'll see y'all later.